That'll be Monty Python's Flying Circus that you're hearing in the background. Brian's watching it. I was watching it earlier. I'm doing pretty well. Feeling a little bit better. Not so sick. I've been listening to Hey Marseille a little bit, and Poxy Boggards. Hey Marseille when it's been raining, because it's been raining here, and Hey Marseille just sounds great with the background of rain, and Poxy Boggards when we were in the car. I've actually been putting off reading because Maureen Johnson's new book comes out in a matter of days, and I want to read it as soon as it gets to me, and I don't want to be in the middle of another book for that. I'm going to be blatantly reading off the screen at this moment. I found this on Tumblr, but the word is Mam Ihlapinatapai, which is a look shared by two people, each wishing that the other will offer something that they both desire but are unwilling to do. What do you call an explosion in a French bathroom? Linoleum blown apart. Okay, so this is just chatting because, you know, whenever I bake, I think of you. And today, I'm making spiced sugar cookies from scratch because it's been raining and it's been kind of drizzly all day, which is great baking weather. And I just put in a thing of truffles to chill. And a couple of my friends are probably going to come over in a little bit when the cookies are ready, and we'll have cookies and watch Monty Python's Flying Circus. Because why not, really? I meant to talk about something in my last video. Like, the reason I was going to make a video was because you posted something about eating Vienna sausage on Tumblr or something like that. And I wanted to talk about my endless struggle with Vienna sausage. And I completely didn't, because I was more focused on dying. My endless struggle with Vienna sausage goes as follows. So your family always bought Vienna sausage, like the little cans of the sausage, like the little tiny, okay. And my family never did. Anyway, the point is, Vienna sausage are objectively terrible. Like, I mean, they're awful. But they always look really, really appetizing. And I would never see them, so I wouldn't remember that I hated them, or remember how much I hated them. I would always see them at your house. I would go into the pantry to, like, figure out what we're gonna eat for lunch, or what for snacks. I always see the little cans of Vienna sausage and be like, you know, I remember not liking them, but they look really appetizing. I'll probably like them this time. And then I would eat them. And I would not. They're these bland little sausages in this terrible water stuff. They're just not good. But every single time I saw them in your pantry, I'd be like, I'll definitely like them this time. Good choice, Becca. And then I'd take a half a bite and I'd be like, this is the worst thing I've ever had in my life. And then I'd force you to eat the entire can, and you were pleased about this fact or something. I don't know. Why do you like Vienna sausage? Why? So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to establish, like, the rules sort of thing that we'd agreed on earlier, because you asked me, like, what our update schedule was. Because I think you've just been posting whenever I post one. But the general rules are, 1, start your video with the answer to the 5 questions. 2, post at least once a week. You can post more than that if you want, but the minimum is once a week. If you're not going to be able to post, get somebody else to post for you. And that's it, really. A side note, the field show that we performed for this last Saturday's game against Cal was a tribute to great 80s movies. And one of the things we did was Ferris Bueller, which was great. I mean, we did the song Dankeschön, which is possibly the worst thing I've ever played on tuba. But we did that, and Brian pointed out to me, because he was in the stands with the alumni band, Brian pointed out to me that, you know the line in Rocky where somebody says dark refrain, and we're all like, dark refrain, darling, dark refrain. Yeah, that's Dankeschön. Donkashane, darling Donkashane. I didn't realize that until Brian pointed it out to me. So of course I played it off as though I'd already known that and figured it out. Okay. I'll talk to you later, lady. See ya. Side note for the fingerguns, Maureen Johnson always types fingerguns on Twitter. And at the game, right after pregame, we were standing on the sidelines waiting to get into the stands, and Chris Polk, who is like, oh my god, I love Chris Polk, was on the exercise bike right next to me, like 2 feet away from me. And as he was getting off, I was like, hey Chris, and he turned and looked at me, and I was like, have a good game. And he went, and I was like, oh. So, in the words of Chris Polk,